Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadowed City podcast. And this is Anarchy Archives, episode 12. I am your host, Larry. So, I am going to go over the recent show on Tuesday, SPW Merry Fucking Christmas 2. And we are going to review the card for Cage of Carnage, which is tomorrow, December 28th. And if you missed SPW Merry Effing Christmas, go check it out and stay tuned for tomorrow. Cage of Carnage. Should be a spectacular event from start to finish. Now, I hope everybody is having a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you all may be. Hold on. My bad. So, at SPW Merry Effing Christmas 2, we had a 20-person hardcore gauntlet eliminator. And it was full of men and women. And it was crazy. It was insane. We also saw a debut. It was intense from start to finish. JB Anderson came in at number 1. Jameson Shook came in at number 2. Tara Zepp came in 2 eliminations. Tommy Vendetta, 1 elimination. Malcolm Monroe, 3, 2 eliminations. Nathan Mowry, Cassidy Bates, DMP, Danny DeMonto, Otis Kogar, 2 eliminations. Mickey Knuckles, 1 elimination. Dr. Redacted, 1 elimination. Tommy Trainwreck, 3 eliminations. Sawyer Wreck, none eliminations. Masada, Bear Bronson debuted. Jacob Onawai, 4 eliminations. Dmitry Alexandrov, Joey Samuels, 2 eliminations. Damian Zeus Miller. And in the end, Jacob Onawai walked out victorious. And will be guaranteed a shot at the Mayhem Championship, which should be a spectacular matchup for him. I can't wait to see it. The man deserved it. Next up was a tornado tag match in a no-rules Bloodstone and Domino. Domino's a former national champion, and Bloodstone is going to get his chance against the Mighty, who was his opponent, and Mighty got to pick a partner of his choosing, and he chose Flash. And in the end, it was the Mighty and Flash walking out victorious. We had 2 semifinal matches for the SPW Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Mike Skyros versus Braindead. Mike Skyros walked out victorious. Alec Price versus Severus Crowley, with Severus Crowley walking out victorious. Severus Crowley versus Mike Skyros for the SPW Junior Heavyweight Championship at Cage of Carnage, December 28th. House of Horrors, Michael Kruger versus Cousin Condrey, with Michael Kruger walking out victorious. SPW Women's Championship on the line. Kira Riot versus the champion, Lil Psycho. And Little Psycho retained the gold. She will also be at Cage of Carnage defending her championship against Maggie Morgan. Nails, Tubes, and Barbed Wire Bats. Logan Slater versus the Carolina Cracker, Brian White, with Logan Slater walking out victorious. In the cap-off tonight for the SPW World Heavyweight Championship, it was Bam Sullivan versus the world champion, Wes Grimm. And in the end, Wes Grimm retained the gold. And they were all incredible matchups. If you missed it, go check it out. Was insane. And this was a great way to cap off, leading us into Cage of Carnage, December 28th, which is tomorrow. And here's the match card for SPW Cage of Carnage. Cage of Carnage matchup itself. SPW World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Echoes of Chaos to Deathmatch Hippie Nomad versus the Phantom Eddie Walker. And the Phantom Eddie Walker. Versus the champions Hustle and Money, Big Bad Baby Daddy, and the Icon King, Twan Montana, the champions. And this has been a war between both teams, and it shall continue to be a war in the Cage of Carnage. Alex the Judge versus the Southern Psycho. Now that is going to be a crazy one. I don't know if any of these men are going to walk out alive, but they're definitely going to put on a show for the world to see. Both men, I hear, are crazy in their own right, and I have seen Southern Psycho's work. This is my first time getting to see Alex the Judge. Craig Mack versus Devo Riot. Now that one is going to be an instant classic guaranteed. We've seen what both men are about, and now they're going to collide at this pay-per-view, Cage of Carnage. SPW National Championship on the line. Bloodstone will be facing the champion, the Mighty. They have gone back and forth in a war of words as of late, and it will continue to get crazy. And I don't know if these two men are going to walk out alive, because with the hatred that's going to be shown in this matchup. But one of them is definitely walking away with that gold. Time Deathmatch. DMP versus Devin Fox. This has been a long time in the making, and these two finally get to get their hands on each other in a war. And I guarantee you, nobody is going to walk away unscathed. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Deathmatch. Tommy Trainwreck. Wow. Versus Bear Bronson. Two behemoths that had a confrontation in the Gauntlet Eliminator. And I guarantee this is going to be another war. These two men are going to kill each other. It's going to be blood. It's going to be gory. Whatever you want to call it. These are two big behemoths squaring one-on-one in a death match. Nails, Doors, and Light Tubes. Atticus Kogar versus Danny D'Amato. Another one that is going to be a bloody, gory battle. Two men that are known for their deathmatch antics. And yeah, a war is really the best thing I could describe it as. They are both going to be battered and bruised and beaten. One of them is going to walk out victorious. Hold on. Next up, SPW Women's Championship on the line. It will be Maggie Morgan walking in against the champion Lil Psycho. Maggie Morgan has been a big name here in SPW for quite some time, and she's looking to gain gold. But Lil Psycho has had quite a career with that championship. Even without it, she has been defending that against anybody and everybody, and makes you wonder, will she be able to retain, or will Maggie Morgan in her reign? Stay tuned. The Syndicate versus Brian White and a partner of his choosing. I am very curious to see who it will be. I'm wondering if Kato has returned. That's a good question. We don't know. It could be him, or it could be somebody else, possibly from Brian's past. Maybe somebody that's never been in SPW, or somebody that has been in SPW. Stay tuned. SPW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Mike Skyros versus Severus Crowley. We have had a long, grueling tournament matches that were all basically fatal four-ways unless it came to the semifinals. And this is going to be a one-on-one encounter between two men that are former IWA Next Gen champions. Who's going to walk away with the gold? It's going to be incredible to see who walks out either way, because both men deserve it. And whoever becomes the first ever junior heavyweight champion, well deserved, ladies and gentlemen. Well deserved. SPW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Dimebag Dan versus Wes Grimm in a war. Now, it was announced on the Smokin' Dimes podcast when Logan Slater was on the pod with Dimebag Dan that Dimebag Dan would be getting this shot against Wes Grimm, and Wes Grimm has been a dominant champion. We know what he's about. He's a ruthless competitor, willing to do anything to retain that gold. Will he retain, or will Dimebag Dan claim the belt? And now in the main event that we've all been waiting for, a match that deserves a rematch. The last time these two faced was a time bomb death match. Now they'll be facing in the Cage of Carnage for the SPW World Mayhem Championship. Welcome Severus Crowley, one of the men that will be in the Junior Heavyweight Championship matchup at Cage of Carnage tomorrow. You are perfectly fine, sir. I hope you are well, really. I hope you are doing great. Stay tuned for tomorrow. You do have a big match coming up against Mike Skyros to crown the first ever SPW Junior Heavyweight Champion. And if you would like to come on and say a few words, you are welcome to. But Mitchie Blaze will defend the gold against the man that he took it from, the boss man, Logan Slater. Will Logan reclaim his gold, his baby, or will Mitchie overcome him yet again? That remains to be seen. Yeah, it's good to have you here, sir. And hell yeah, stay tuned. It's going to be a packed show tomorrow. I don't think anybody is going to walk away unscathed. It's definitely going to be a bunch of wars at the Cage of Carnage. I'm excited to see it. And I can't wait to see you compete. And I can't wait to see everybody compete on this card. And this makes you a great way to close out the year. And also, after this is all said and done on New Year's Eve on the 31st, we will be having SPW Chaos Awards, which was announced earlier today. And basically, this is where we will be giving out awards for different categories. And these are the 9 categories: Superstar of the Year, Tag Team of the Year, Moment of the Year, Deathmatch Superstar of the Year, Group of the Year, Match of the Year, Deathmatch of the Year, Pay-Per-View of the Year, and Champion of the Year. So stay tuned and vote, ladies and gentlemen. Be ready for that. And this will take place on New Year's Eve, as tomorrow is Cage of Carnage. Got a lot of big things happening for SPW going into the new year, and I'm excited to see where it shall all go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have gone over what I needed to. If there's anybody that I missed anything, I don't think I did. Went over the awards show, went over Cage of Carnage and Merry Effin' Christmas. Go check out Merry Effin' Christmas and stay tuned for this Sunday and next week. But I hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.